dignitaries sitting on the dais, and invitees and friends. Welcome all of you to this closing ceremony of Landmark edition. As we close today, we celebrate a rich cinematic journey that featured 206 films from 82 countries, spanning 26 diverse categories. To mark the 30th edition, one additional theatre was set up and the festival was held across 16 theatres. Around 30 additional films were included in this commemorative edition. The festival was also marked by strong audience participation. A total of 13,470 delegates attended the screenings across 16 theatres, including filmmakers and crew members of the selected films, media professionals, guests participated in allied programs, officials, sponsors. The festival witnessed an active participation of 15,441 people. To mark the completion of the 30th edition of IFFK, a major exhibition titled IFFK Experiential was organized, taking audiences through the festival's 3-decade-long history. As a tribute to the birth centenary of the Ghatak, the exhibition titled Ghatak, the Subal Planet Voice was organized in collaboration with the Department of Information and Cultural Affairs, Government of West Bengal. In addition, a book written by National Award-winning film critic G.S. Venkatesh was published, offering comprehensive critical engagement with Ghatak's cinema. Further, 2 films by Shashi and Karu, my dear friend, colleague, and the first chairperson of Kerala Students Academy, and a key architect of IFFK, were screened in the home section. A book titled Karnayude Camera, edited by National Award-winning screenwriter Sajid Baju, documenting his life and cinematic legacy, was also published. The Spirit of Award at the 30th International Film Festival of Kerala was presented to the Canadian filmmaker Kelly F. Marshall at the inaugural ceremony. Kelly is a filmmaker who powerfully challenges racial prejudices against black communities through her cinema. The award was instituted at the 26th edition of IFFK to honor fearless women filmmakers who use cinema as a weapon of resistance against injustice in the society. This evening, we are privileged to confer the Lifetime Achievement Award of the 30th IFFK upon Sri Abdul Rahman Sahab, one of Africa's most celebrated filmmakers, whose cinema has played a vital role in bringing African narratives and lived realities to global attention. His films marked by profound humanism and quiet political insight have enriched the world cinema in remarkable ways. The award will be presented by Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala at this ceremony. The Lifetime Achievement Award, introduced in 2009, is bestowed upon a filmmaker who made significant contribution to the art of cinema during their career. The first recipient was Mrinal Sen. Other notable awardees include Jean-Luc Godard, Bernardo Herzog, Fernando Solanas, Alexander Skrove, Jerry Menzel, Majidi Majidi, and Belata. We are also deeply honored to have with us Mohammad Rasulov, the internationally acclaimed Iranian independent filmmaker who serves as a jury chairperson for the international competition at this edition of IFFK. One of the most courageous and influential voices in contemporary world cinema, his uncompromising artistic vision and moral integrity continue to inspire filmmakers and audiences across the world. Rasulov is one of the directors who have won 8 awards in Cannes for just 4 films, including The Seed of Sacred Fate, which alone received 4 awards at Cannes last year. In addition to these honors, he has received several international recognitions, such as Golden Bear Berlin Festival, Golden Peacock International Film Festival of India, the Silver Hugo at Chicago International Film Festival. In 2025, Time Magazine named him as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. This occasion also marks a significant milestone as we honor Sri Saint Dr. my teacher and our guiding light in Mumbai, a pioneering figure in Indian parallel cinema who has completed 50 glorious years of Indian cinema. His socially engaged and humanistic films have shaped critical discourse and cinematic practices in the country. As a part of the 30th IFFK, 3 of his landmark films are showcased in the retrospective section, celebrating his enduring legacy. He too will be honored by the Honorable Chief Minister at this function. We believe that this 8-day festival offered all the delegates a rich and memorable cinematic experience. That was my official speech. Now, let me talk about the Honorable Animators, Filmmakers, actors, technicians, students, festival guests, and friends of cinema. I'm very good evening to all. What a journey these past days have been. This 30th edition has been a testament to resilience and renewal. In a world where sensory landscape is crowded and channels of distribution are continually evolving, IFFK remains a beacon of cinema with creativity. We have heard voices from different corners of the globe, intimate personal vision, socially resonant narratives, and experiments that push the language of cinema itself. Each film chosen for this festival carried a spark, an invitation to listen, to question, and to imagine different possibilities of our communities and our world. We must acknowledge the role of Kerala as a cradle of cinema culture, where audiences have cultivated a discerning palate and a generous receptivity to diverse form of storytelling. Our state has long supported independent voices, artists, and collaborations that cross borders and bridge communities. The Chalchitra Academy remains committed to fostering new talent, to nurturing writers, directors, actors, technicians, and producers who will carry forward this legacy with creativity and ethical responsibility. At the same time, we must acknowledge the contemporary pressures surrounding our craft. We stand at a moment when cinema faces challenge beyond the screen. Policies and decisions at higher levels that sometimes seek to curb certain expressions in the name of national interest. There have been discussions and actions at the federal level that would restrict screening of films in IFFK, a custodian of Kerala's rich cinematic tradition. We believe in protecting creative freedom by engaging in constructive dialogue with stakeholders. Our government's position in this has been very clear. Cinema is a public good, a cultural right, and a space for dialogue, democracy, and dissent. We will continue to advocate for the right of the audiences to encounter diverse visions while ensuring responsible storytelling that represents communities and keep our screens open to voices that challenges, enlighten, and humanize. And to our award winners, congratulations. Your work embodies the courage to push boundaries, the discipline to master the craft, and the generosity to invite audiences into shared inquiry. Your films inspire peers and aspiring filmmakers to tell stories that matter with honesty and care. Finally, to every artist who steps into this festival stage, whether on screen or in the corridors of conversation, thank you for choosing cinema as your language and for inviting us to listen more closely, dream more boldly, and act with great compassion. To the attendees, thank you for your curiosity, your questions, your ongoing dialogue about cinema's role in the society. Your engagement is the lifeblood of this festival and is testament to Kerala's enduring relationship with this art form. Cinema is a family's gathering place where generations meet, argue, and are moved together by the same story. So we are one family today, connected with diverse voices. Until we meet next time, let's resolve to make more of our life more meaningful with the moving image. As Godard said, long live cinema. Truth at 24 frames per second. To that note, I conclude. In my interactions with the audiences, I have realized and I heard that the normal delegates could not watch a film called Sirat. So after the concluding film is shown, Sirat will be shown to we want to tell the cinema lovers in this state, we don't go away from this premise teary-eyed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vasanthi, for capturing the true spirit of IFFK in your